Hey, you guys, good morning, good morning. It is your girl, Himiko Siddiqui. Listen, I have got to share this story with you. I've talked about it before, yesterday, the day before that, and a couple of DMs I got. You guys were asking, hey, Miko, I heard that story that you were sharing. I want to know, what do I do if I closed on a house and they didn't disclose and now I have water issues? So for those of you that don't know, I'm going to share a little bit of the story so that you know and you can catch up. But I bought my very first house when I was 25, 26 years old out in San Jose, California. When I bought that house, the house had the realtor, what's up, Ray, all day? The realtor, the inspector, the loan officer, they were all in cahoots together. And what I didn't know, because I wasn't realtor at the time, is that you can go back for non-disclosure, right? For remediation of non-disclosure with a seller. So anyway, long story short, what's up, Toya? We move into the house, and as we move into the house, there is water damage all around the sill. There's some mold going in the bathroom. In the secondary bathroom upstairs, there was water damage and mold underneath the sink. But none of that was disclosed at the time that we bought the house. And so when we closed on it, because the realtor was the loan officer, was also the person that did the inspections, they were all husband and wife, I didn't know what I didn't know. So I closed on the property thinking that there's nothing that I can do. We've already closed on the house. There's nothing I can go back and say. Well, 3 years later, as you guys all know, I became a real estate agent and became the crusader for those of us that didn't know what we didn't know. So I found out that we have, in California, you have 5 years statute of limitations. Texas, it's 2 years. Down in Chicago, it's also 2 years. So I want to share with you, if you have a property, let's say that you got some flooding, let's say that there's a roof leak, and these are things that are blatant, that they would have absolutely known. Like underneath the sink in our bathroom, you would have known that there was some mold there, the previous owner. Those types of things, what's up, Carl, you can absolutely go back for. So here's what I want you to do, because some of you were asking, Miko, if I end up in this situation, what do I do? So this video is about that. So I'm asking you to please share this video so that it can help someone that might be in this situation, but you just don't know that they are, all right? So number one, what I want you to do is get your real estate disclosure statement, okay? When you first buy the property, you have your offer, and then the seller has to give you disclosures. In those disclosures, it's called the seller questionnaire, or you could have both, because California has both, Texas only has one. It's either the seller questionnaire or the transfer disclosure statement. And inside that statement, it is when the seller is disclosing to you everything they know about the house, whether it has electrical issues, noise, nuisances in the neighborhood, does the fence align with the backyard fence of the other neighbor, anything regarding the property. This is where they disclose all of that, all right? So I want you to get that, and I want you to read through it, because a lot of times what we do when we buy property, what do? We get the documents and we just sign them and we don't even review them. So what I want you to do is go into that disclosure statement and review it, look through it, and see if the seller disclosed at any time that there was a leak and you just didn't see it because you didn't read the paper, or if they legit did not state anything. If they did not, your next steps are this. I want you to contact your real estate agent, and most agents are new, or most agents don't even know to do this, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. Some people are not trained properly. So I want you to know what you need to do is go back to the real estate agent that you utilize and tell them, listen, I want to open a case with your E&O insurance because there was non-disclosure. And then you share with them the documents that you sign and the issues that you're having. Now, these have got to be like blatant, not like something, a leak that happened later on after you closed escrow and it was just, usage. This is legit not working out right, okay? And it was there probably before you even closed on the house. What's up, Taurus? So you're going to contact the real estate agent, tell them you want to open up a claim with their E&O, against their E&O insurance, because that's what it is, errors and omissions. And then the next thing I want you to do is, if you're in an attorney state, you're going to need to contact the attorney that closed the file out and let them know and tell them that you want to file a mediation suit. Then after that, because the escrow is already closed, you have the right to go to the seller. And again, if you go to the purchase contract itself, on the purchase contract, it'll have the agent's phone number for the seller's agent. I want you to contact them and tell them what's going on and that you want them to contact the seller and you want remediation, all right? You want them to either pay for it, You want them to take the house back. You want them to come up with a solution for the problem that they did not disclose to you. Because what happens is people are so busy trying to get up out of the house because they know that the house has issues and they just want to pass it off to someone else. So I want to make sure that you guys don't end up in that situation. So this is what you're doing. What's up, East Indians? I see you, darling. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to contact the Department of Real Estate, the DRE, all right? For whatever county you're in. If you're in Denton County, Collin County, if you're down in Texas in the area that I work, or you're going to be contacting, like California, for example, the California Department of Real Estate, which is in Sacramento. So I want to make sure that you guys know what the steps are, know what the process is. Last but not least, when you contact the seller's agent, tell them what you want. Hey, I want them to come fix the issue that was in the house that they did not disclose to me, all right? So today's lesson is, if I close and they didn't disclose, you do have the opportunity to go back and make them fix what they didn't tell you, all right? We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.